When that nigga's live, it's just like shows.
Yo, yo. Let's get it on the MLB show. All right, let's get it, chat. We're going with Hagen Smith today. And Brandon Stroke. Brandon Stroke. Chat. Looks like we scared one away already. My record's trash. You don't gotta look at that though.
Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. Diamond Dynasty Baseball coming your way on the show. It's Cincinnati taking on Baltimore. We got a couple of all-star teams squaring off. First pitch coming your way next. Just about to get started. And on the mound now, Garrett Crochet. What do you have on him, Chris?
Oh, this guy featuring that straight four-seam fastball, but off of it throws the cutter. And really, he's most effective when he's using that cutter off the four-seam fastball just to miss the barrel of the bat. Not always going to see the swings and misses, but if you can somehow get weaker contact, you have a chance to collect some outs. Now, it's going to look the same until the very last second, so hitters are going to have to make a decision and hope that sometimes they're able to guess right.
Swanson makes the play, and there's one away. Freddie Freeman up to the dish.
The first baseman, number 5, Freddie Freeman.
That one fouled off. That's outside, and it's 1-1. Swings through that one for strike 2.
1-2.
One out, base is empty. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And there's 2 away. 2 down, base is empty. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
No balls, 1 strike.
And there's a foul ball. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And a nice inning of work there. Back now at Oriole Park. And towing the slab in this one, Brandon Sproat. What do we need to know here?
Well, you're going to see good velocity between the four-seam fastball. And
that one ran inside, almost got him.
Ball. 3-0.
That one misses, so a leadoff walk. So digging in, Jackson Merrill.
He did not take the bat off his shoulder the entire at bat.
Boggs gets his lead at first with nobody out. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Junior hauls it in, and there's one away.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
No, that's
Bryce Harper, the next to hit, takes ball 1.
2-0.
Squirts away a little bit. That one misses, and that's ball 3.
3-0.
That clips the corner. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
2 walks in the first has to be some cause for concern. I mean, you're talking about a guy you want to pitch deep into the ball game. It's not going to help with the pitch count right there. They can't afford to hand out free bases at this rate.
Just missed.
Way to lay off that pitch down. He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
2 on, 1 out. Just off the inside corner, and that's ball 2. That's down and in.
Well, Boog, early on in this one, having a hard time getting settled in. He's not showing control to throw strikes, and let alone.
To second, there's one. On to Freeman. Double play. Inning over. Back here in Baltimore. Here comes Max Muncy.
The third baseman, Max Muncy.
Crochet back to work. Swings and misses. Went with the sweeper.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Slings it across, and quickly one away in the second. And now the center fielder, Ken Griffey Jr. First pitch swinging.
It's 0-1.
Swing and a miss. 99. How do you do?
No balls, 2 strikes.
And that one's a little bit low. Ball 1. Swing and a miss. Crochet gets the strikeout. 2 outs, base is empty. Stepping in, Ellie De La Cruz. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
Wow, that's 89 on the gun, and it's a changeup. It's like good hitting if you're looking for it, but because of the speed differential between...
Oh, that's a strikeout. Bottom of the inning. Now it's the right fielder, Kerry Carpenter.
Kerry Carpenter.
And that's off the inside edge. Ball one.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Strike one.
1-1.
The 1-1 is fouled off. And there's the ball.
That's
a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Here's Ketel Marte.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
This ball's chopped on the ground. Throws to first in time. Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2. Dansby Swanson at the plate now. That's ball 1. Fastball for a strike. And the count even 1-1. Line drive. And foul ball.
Well, he's ready for that fastball right there. Really turned on it, hit it hard, had the distance, but just too much hook to it. So might want to make a little bit of an adjustment, let it travel a little more, and see if you can keep that thing fair.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. And we're back. Now it's the second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
Ozzie Albies.
A dive, he's got it. Gathers and throws. It's there, and that's a great play. Will Smith to the plate. Yeah, big swing and a miss. Top of the third, no score. Back to the mound, he's got it. The throw to first. 2 up, 2 down. And now Teoscar Hernandez.
Teoscar Hernandez.
First pitch just misses. 2 out, space is empty. Marte to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Set for the bottom of the third. Here's Sean Murphy. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Freeman hauls it in, and there's one away. Here's the center fielder, Duke Snider.
The center fielder, Duke Snider.
Ball 1 there. And now 2-0.
2-0.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Snider swings and crushes one deep to right field. Tatis going back. Hits the fence. Snider around second, headed for third. Now they get the runner and a rundown. Thought about third, but back to second safely.
Everything came together for him. Just missed out on a home run right there, but he certainly hit it hard enough. Just didn't have the right launch angle to carry it over the wall, but still an excellent swing of the bat.
in the dirt. One out and a runner at second here in the last half of the third. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That ball's carried. And that one's gone. He sends one out the opposite way, and that gives him the lead. It's 2-0. Merrill not sure what to expect after. That first pitch, Michael Kopech gets the ball now.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
1-1.
One down, base is empty. That misses the zone. Ball 2.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Ground ball to the right side, and it goes just foul. The pitch. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater. Bryce Harper to the plate. That's off the inside corner, and that is ball 1. On the ground, Albies slings to first, and that is that. Back now at Oriole Park as we go to the top of the 4th, and the batter will be Fernando Tatis Jr. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball.
Well, these guys, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These guys are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
Swing and a miss. 1-2.
1-2 is the count.
Harper. Here's the tag, and he's out. Freddie Freeman will come up to hit. Struck out swinging his first time. Up the middle. Finds its way through, base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Wastes no time there. It's so impressive that he didn't get tied up or jammed on that pitch inside. Instead, good quick hands allowed him to get the barrel to it, just shoot it up the middle of the field for that knock.
And that's downstairs.
That's a ball.
1 ball, 1 strike. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
Didn't recognize off speed. Thought it was fastball. A little bit out in front.
That just misses, and it's 2-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Just off the outside edge.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
And down on strikes he goes. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. Here's Max Muncy, that funky Muncy. 0 for 1, he grounded out in his first at bat. Swings and misses, and it's 0-1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
Freeman leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Struck him out looking. Bottom 4, here's Jose Ramirez.
For the American Giants, the third baseman, Jose
Ramirez in his 11th season, 32 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic.
Power relievers one after another coming out of the bullpen these days. Got to be ready for that first pitch heater.
Next offering is fouled back.
One, two.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Kopech deals. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. And a 1-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. Inside, almost got him.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
Next one just misses. And now it's 3-2. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed.
Number 30.
Pitching change here. Andres Munoz.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Carpenter now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Around second is Ramirez. The throw to third.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Marte stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. There's a swing and a miss.
Well, he's so good about trying to drive the ball to the opposite field gap in these situations. If he takes that approach, he could bust this game wide open.
Fights that one away, still 1-2.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities.
Meanwhile, this pitch gets away. Safe at first as they can't make the play. Nice job behind the plate there. Swanson digs in. Golden opportunity right here.
1-0.
In the dirt. Wow, that's a great job behind the dish there. Bases loaded, nobody out. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Line drive, base hit. One runs in. Now a second crosses the plate. To second, pulls him off the bag.
Picks himself up a couple of ribbies, double into the gap, and that was a really nice swing to beat the inside pitch. Just beat him to the spot. Kept
headed towards the corner. Tatis really out his horse for it. Slams into the wall and hangs on.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Just missing there. Now 1-2. And that one is inside.
Sometimes you got to fight to get back into an at-bat. Take some tough pitches, even out the count.
And now it's filled up. Marte, the runner at third. Swanson over at second with one down. Some heat there at 98 miles an hour. Wade Boggs now. There's the strike.
Big moment in this game. 2 outs, 2 runners in scoring position, and could really break this thing wide open early.
Base hit, 1 run in already. Throw in holds that trail runner at third base. They're at the corners with 2 away. So up next, Jackson Merrill. Up the middle. They get the force. That ends the inning and stops things from getting. New inning getting started, and now the center fielder, Ken Griffey Jr. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. Carpenter going back on this one. Onto the track, and he makes the catch.
Almost a loud start to the inning on that first pitch. Man, he's going to want that one back, no doubt.
And that is out of play. Chris, you played here in 2002. What are the memories that stand out as to being a member of the Baltimore Orioles?
For me, it was just pulling into the parking lot and having those that were there with an encouraging smile or a pat on the back, regardless of how things were going. It made it a lot easier to come to the ballpark, whether you were doing well or you were struggling. And then the way that they treated your family. I mean, this is a great place to play, and I'd say it's got to be one of the top places in all of baseball.
2 down, bases empty. Here's the second baseman, Ozzie Albies. And first offering is fouled off. And you had a cameo in the movie Moneyball as an Orioles player in a highlight clip. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
0-2.
Catcher has it, fires to first. Got him. Inning over. On the... Back here in Baltimore. Here.
Los bolsillos llenos, siento como un buster, todas se me arriman. Mala mía, si tu gato está en mi roster. Paso postre, entro el dueño de la aldea. Women se me pega, huele mi dinero. Yo no soy Shenlong. Mira, no imaginas lo que te espera. Entro el dueño de la aldea. Women se me pega, huele mi dinero. Yo no soy Shenlong. Mira, no imaginas lo que te espera. El abuso, si sale un meque, mis perros están buzos. Me sobran los recursos y cuando traboneamos la hablo sucio. Lealtad siempre promete, me afila el machete. La tengo arañando las paredes, facturando emerald verde. Todos los semáforos luz verde. Entro el dueño de la aldea. Women se me pega, huele mi dinero. Yo no soy Shenlong. Mira, no imaginas lo que te espera. Entro el dueño de la aldea. Women se me pega, huele mi dinero. Yo no soy Shenlong. Que te espera, arte Mona Lisa, por mi cama se desliza. No me avisa, sus chelas hacen fila, son una bandida, buscan que la le bendiga. Soy el dembow killer, dueño en la maquila, liche en la valija, más el edit, mi foto tienen fija, las babies en los números se fijan. Los bolsillos llenos, me siento como un buster, todas se me riman. Mala mía, si tu gata está en mi roster. Entro el dueño de la aldea, women se me pegan, huele mi dinero. Yo no soy Shenlong. Mira, no imaginas lo que te espera. Entro el dueño de la aldea, women se me pegan, huele mi dinero. Yo no soy Shenlong. Mira, no imaginas lo que te espera. Gamaliel, International Flow, John Gama, dando de la mata, del valle en las hamacas. Salvi, si les tomas es que me está dando vértigo, viendo para acá arriba.
I'ma stick to the mission statement. Yeah, let's get the paper. Somebody love it, hate it, no matter the situation. What? Everybody rich to someone who got nothing, and everybody broke. Whether spirit or funds, the Americans tell a lie. The dollar cover the flaws, the flow. The flow is covered by God. Told my city, hold on, the weather throwing me off. I'm in the city, get lost angles, try and move forward for long. Everyone ain't raised me, I'm ready to stay at heart. Heavyweight in the industry, want siphon it up. They rewriting it, but every bit is fighting it. Ever since I gave first pass some Nikes, I've been seeing where the anacondas and where the vipers live. When you good money, the industry want siphon it. Spent 2 years loud being quiet, then Def Jam cold, I'm like, yeah. Like quiet, I'm the guy up in the office. Vendetta ever come on a 5, I'm all the bosses. And yeah, I see the culture divide, but I don't force it. I should've had a Jordan by now, they on that. I'm the white guy, him, to the try-hard that be riding on. I'm the one that got away, I'm the one that found a way out that super dark place where all the guys got left. That's it.
Que reflejan tu mirada, la noche tú y yo.
I got this fire burning in me from within. Concentrated thoughts on who I used to be. I'm shedding skin. Every day a new version of me, a third of me demented, cemented in pain, juggling the pros and cons of fame. I don't know how to make friends, I'm a lonely soul. I recollect this isolation, I was 4 years old. Truth be told, I've been battling myself, trying to navigate the real and fake, cynical about the judgment day. I did past life progression last year and it f***ed me up. Reincarnated on this earth for 100 plus. Body after body, lesson after lesson. Let's take it back to Michigan in 1947. My father kicked me out the house cause I wouldn't listen to him. I didn't care about his influence, only loved what I was doing. Gifted as a musician, I play guitar on the grand level. The most talented where I'm from, but I had to rebel. And so I'm off in the sunset, searching for my place in the world. With my guitar up on my hip, as the story unfurled. I found myself with a pocket full of money and a whole lot of respect. While the record business loved me, I was head of rhythm and blues. The women that fell to their feet, so many to choose. But I manipulated power as I lied to the masses. Died with my money, gluttony was too attractive. Reincarnated. Another life in place, as a black woman in the chitlin circuit. Seductive vocalist as the promoter hit the curtains. My voice was angelic, straight from heaven, the crowd sobbed. A musical genius, what the articles emphasize. Had everything I wanted, but I couldn't escape. Had me in fetal position, restricted. Turned on my family, I went wherever cameras be. No private planes for my insanity. Self-indulged, discipline never been my sentiments I needed. To me, and was like penicillin. Love, my happiness was in it. The melodies gave me hope when nobody's looking. My first assistant was a small town scholar, never did a till I got myself around her. My daddy looked the other way, he saw sin in me. pinched in me, reincarnated. My present life is Kendrick Lamar, a rapper looking at the lyrics to keep you in awe. The only factor I respected was raising the bar. My instincts sent material straight to the charts. My father kicked me out the house, I finally forgive him. I'm old enough to understand the way I was living. Ego and pride had me looking at him with resentment. I close my eyes, hoping that I don't come off contentious. I'm yelling, Father, did I finally get it right? Everything I did was selfless. I spoke freely when the people needed me, I helped them. I didn't gloat, even told them no when the vultures came. Took control of my fleshly body when the money changed. Son, you do well, but your heart is closed. I can tell, residue that linger from your past creates itself. Father, I'm not perfect, I got urges, but I hold them down. But your pride has to die. Okay, Father, show me how. Tell me every deed that you done and what you do it for. I kept 100 institutions paid. Okay, tell me more. I put 100 hoods on one stage. Okay, tell me more. I'm trying to push peace in LA. But you love war. No, I don't. Oh, yes, you do. Okay, then tell me the truth. Every individual is only a version of you. How can you forgive when there's no forgiveness in your heart? I can tell you where I'm going. I can tell you who you are. You fell out of heaven cause you was anxious. Didn't like authority, only searched to be heinous. Isaiah 14 was the only thing that was prevalent.
Son, you do well, but your heart is closed. I can tell, residue that linger from your past creates itself. But your pride has to die. Okay, Father, show me how. Tell me every deed that you done and what you do it for. Okay, tell me more. Okay, tell me more. What you love more. Yes, you do. Every individual is only a version of you. How can they forgive when there's no forgiveness in your heart? I can tell you who you are. You fell out of heaven because you was anxious. Didn't like authority, only searched to be heinous. Isaiah 14 was the only thing that was prevalent. Greatest music director was you. It was colors, it was pinks, it was reds, it was blues, it was harmony and emotion. Sent you down the road because you was broken. Rehabilitation, not psychosis. But now we here now. Centuries, you manipulated man with music. Embodied you as superstars to see how you move it. You came a long way from garnishing evilish views. And I'm like, I was on it for you. Just look at the purpose. I heard that life. The most of these people fear. The more that world is division, the more it's not real. The more like that I can capture, the more I can feel. We use our words for inspiration, that's an ideal. So kid, is that you don't take your gifts for granted. I'm pleased that I use my gifts to bring understanding. For having no woman and child, which made you vow. It's not from my life, just to live for it. Already know. You crushed a lot of people, keeping them thus in captivity. And I'm ashamed of it because I'm here. And that's when trustworthy is. We want to do is keep each other to the famous.
Scooter chat. We about to lock down this dub.
And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. MLB The Show brings you Diamond Dynasty Baseball. It's Cincinnati taking on Baltimore. First pitch coming your way next. Coming up on the first pitch, and on the mound in this one, Steve Carl. Chris, how about a scouting report?
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
Now it's the shortstop,
Leading
Mookie
off
Betts.
For Cincinnati, the shortstop, Mookie Betts.
That one catches the zone, and that's how this game gets started.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle, and that one finds its way through. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Freeman.
Freddie Freeman stands in now and watches strike one. Swing and a miss.
Gosh, a little late on that breaking ball. I don't think he recognized it out of the hand. Just a little tardy. Gonna have to regroup here.
It gets down, base hit. Betts around second, headed for third. And they're at the corners with nobody out.
Back-to-back singles. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Shohei Ohtani swings through it for strike one. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike two.
0-2 is the count.
Got him swinging. And that is a big first out. Now it's Fernando Tatis Jr. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. And ball one.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Swing and a pop-up. Yelich running hard. Brings it in. 2-away down. Ken Griffey Jr. digs in now. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
Got him swinging. Back here in Queens, and now Tim Raines. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
0-1's the count.
And strike two.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
He goes down looking. The batter now, Jorge Polanco. And that gets the top of the zone for a strike. He swings and fouls one off. One down, base is empty.
Ball, that's off the plate.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in an 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
Next offering misses down and away. Fastball is outside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk.
Boog, if I were him, I'd be nibbling around the plate as well. I mean, this guy's just capable of hitting pitches outside of the zone and driving them a long way.
And that one a little below the knees, and it's 2-0. And that misses as well. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike one.
3 balls, 1 strike.
There's a strike.
Got away with that one. Left the curveball up a little bit. He's going to have to finish it if it's going to be an effective pitch.
Got him. That's the second out. So now it's the full-hole hitter, Kerry Carpenter. And first offering is fouled off. Comes up empty. That's strike two.
Well, he looks to have some quality stuff on the hill today. Start this outing out. Pepper in the zone. Arm is loose and firing him in there.
And now the count is even.
Clearly he didn't come out of his hand the right way. Left that curveball way up.
Next offering upstairs.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay.
Threw it by him. Back here at Citi Field, top of the second. Now the third baseman, Max Muncy. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Check swing, and he went. And that is strike two.
2 strikes.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Ozzie Albies up to the plate. Up and in, and that's ball one. Albies measures 5 feet 8 inches, hitting 7th in today's lineup, and he's a native of Curacao. Tap dances out of the way of that one. One out,
Three
bases
balls,
empty.
one strike.
Swing and a miss.
Well, he just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Now one out to right. And that's out of play, a foul ball. One down, bases empty. Up the middle. And that one handled. Throw pulls him off the bag, and he's safe.
Batting eighth, the catcher, Will Smith.
The batter now will be Will Smith. A little out front there as he swings through it.
0-1's the count.
Right side. Yelich should have it. Makes the grab. 2 down. Here's Teoscar Hernandez. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike one. Swing and a miss as he was late.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
Cut on it. And we're back. And now the first baseman, Colt Heath.
The first baseman.
He's a left-handed batter who still comes up with good contact and a good average against left-handed pitchers. Smith back to work. All right, so you hit lefty. What makes it so hard to face a left-handed pitcher?
Left-handers, they just seem to have different arm angles. So to keep that front shoulder in there and really discipline yourself can be tough sometimes. But the guys that do it well, man, I tip my cap to them every day.
Hard hit, right side. In plenty of time to first. That's one out the bottom of the second. So digging in, Ozzie Smith. Just off the inside edge. That's a little bit low. And he gets that fastball by him upstairs.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Next pitch is outside. There's the strike.
Looks like a really good fastball today. You can hear that catcher's mitt popping. Looking forward to hearing a lot of that one in this one.
Hit on the ground to short. Bats up with it. Now a jump throw. And save. He busted it down the line for that infield single. This is Joey Bart. And the first offering is not close.
This might be a steal situation, but that's not your average catcher behind the dish. You have to be careful here.
Smith stands at first with 1 out. Maybe a 2-ball. 5, 4, 3, double play. And the inning is over. And welcome back to the ballpark. On to the 3rd inning. Now it's Mookie Betts. This one smacked out to left center. Drops into the glove. And there's 1 down. Here is Freddie Freeman. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Ripped, but it curls foul.
Great swing and solid contact. Just a little too quick. He's got to stay back a little longer.
That pitch in for a strike. 0-2.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Here's Shohei Ohtani. Struck out swinging his first time. Swings through that.
Now, this guy is just filling up the strike zone right now. Don't want to get yourself in an 0-2 hole. You better be ready to pull the trigger on the first pitch.
That one pushed foul. And that is that. As we go to the last of the 3rd. And now it's switch hitting third baseman Terry Pendleton. And that one is downstairs. 1-0. And another ball.
Outside.
Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Hernandez makes a nice running catch.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
Javier Sanoja, the next to hit, takes outside. Swings and misses and one down below the zone.
We got a ball, 1 strike.
There's a strike. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Smith gathers, throws, got him. 2 gone after the strikeout.
The left fielder,
Tim Raines, the next to hit. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Hammered down the right side, but foul. 2 down, nobody on. Down in dirt, swing and a miss.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
And that's in the dirt.
2 strikes.
Still tied at 0. Last of the third. Ripped on the ground to second. Whips it to first. That's out number 3. Back here in Queens. And now the right fielder, Fernando Tatis Jr. And a foul ball.
Well, these players just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
To third, Pendleton. Sends it across to first, and they take care of Tatis for the out. Digging in, Ken Griffey Jr. Tap foul at the plate. The pitch. Little chopper rolls foul. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. And now it's Max Muncy. Struck out swinging his first time. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1.
0-1.
2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2. And down on strike. Back here at Citi Field. Down the number 2 hitter, Jorge Polanco. Late on that fastball.
I guess you throw it that hard, you can get away with locations like that right down the middle. But I still think it's a dangerous pitch. Don't want to do it again.
Next one is off the plate. 1-1. That one almost got him.
If you're going to miss, you want to miss outside the zone. When you miss inside the zone, it's trouble.
Fouls one off. 2-2.
I want to start that load a little bit sooner because of the good velo.
Just misses. And the count is filled up.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well. So much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not. Pretty good spot on the outside, but just couldn't quite clip the zone. That's a stone cold take.
Now it's Christian Yelich. Line drive. That's a base hit. Throws to second. And 2 on now as they try to rally here.
Man, those are the types of hits where
this motherfucker out the game.
New pitcher on here, Josh Hader.
Well, they didn't get much length out of their starter in this one, so they've got a lot of outs to eat up in that bullpen. I think they'll look for some length out of him right here if they can get it.
Carpenter in the box now, takes strike one. Next pitch, a slider that misses outside. And that chops in for a strike. And that's in the dirt. And the count's even at 2. Breaking ball misses down and away. Polanco at second. Yelich on at first with nobody.
That's a strike.
Oh. Load the bases.
That's a fucking strike.
Swing and miss right there, or for the ump to help him out and make a call at that last pitch, but neither happened. Close pitch, but a good take to earn that walk.
Keith swings through it for strike one. That one's upstairs, ball one.
You need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play.
It's a fucking strike, huh?
But you got to make some pitches. But if he can battle and get through this, he can earn some points.
Oh, nah, man. We got to get him out of here.
Pitch is outside. Bases loaded, nobody out. That's in there. 3-2 now.
We got full count.
Worm burner
What
into
the
the
fuck?
outfield for a knock. One runs in. The second run scores, and they lead by 2.
Oh, that's a big at bat coming through in the clutch to drive in a pair. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield. You know, this group of hitters showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game.
Muncy, there's one.
That's an out.
On to Freddie.
Double
play.
As a former player, watching 5-4-3 double plays brings back some adrenaline. It's such an exciting play, and it's always a great reminder of baseball being such a team sport.
This one in the dirt, and well done to keep it close. That one down the line, and that's just foul. Swing and a miss. 1-2.
1 ball.
2 outs and a runner at third. We're here in the bottom of the 4th.
That's
Off the
two.
mark there. And a count now even
2
up.
balls, 2 strikes.
On the ground to third.
Yeah.
That's a base hit as a run scores.
Comes through with the RBI. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
Over to Albies.
Out.
Third out.
Double play, bitch.
And we're back. All set for the start of the inning. And now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Ozzie Albies. Carlton back to work. Lined into left center field, and that's going to fall for a hit. And they have their first hit since the first inning.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Smith in the box now as he leaves that one up high.
Well, these guys definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to want.
Smith slings to
Get there.
and that's 2.
Well, almost any time you roll over and send a 2-ball to short at this level, you can pretty much count on a double play. Middle infielders are just so reliable, and they work on these plays all the time, so it almost becomes like second nature.
He swings and hits a fly ball, center field. Makes the grab, and that'll end it.
I'm out this game, chat.
We head to the bottom of the 5th. Here's the center fielder, Javier Sanoja.
with us, then we gon' be alright.
We gon' be alright. We gon' be alright. Do you hear me? Do you feel me? We gon' be alright. We gon' be alright. Huh? We gon' be alright. We gon' be alright. Do you hear me? Do you feel me? We gon' be alright.
And when I wake up, I recognize you looking at me for the pay cut. Be looking at you from the face down. One even room with the face down. Skimming, and let me tell you about my life. Only put me in the twilight. We're pretty Benjamin is the highlight. Now tell my mama I love her, but this what I like. Lord knows. 20 of them in my Chevy. Tell them all to come and get me. Reaping everything I sow. So my karma come in heaven. No preliminary hearings on my record. I'm a silence for the record. Tell the world I know it's too late. Boys and girls, I think I've gone great. Trying to side my face this all day. Won't you please believe when I say, when you know we've been hurt, been down before. When our pride was low, looking at the world like, where do we go? And we hate when they in the street for sure. I'm at the preacher's door. My knees getting weak and my might blow, but we gon' be alright.
We gon' be alright. We gon' be alright. We gon' be alright. Do you hear me? Do you feel me? We gon' be alright. We gon' be alright. Huh? We gon' be alright. We gon' be alright. Do you hear me? Do you feel me? We gon' be alright.
What you want? You a house, you a car, 40 acres and a mule, a piano, a guitar, anything. See, my name is Lucy, I'm your dog. You can live at the mall. I can see the evil, I can tell it. I know it's illegal. I don't think about it. I deposit every other zero. Thinking of my partner, put the candy painting on a Rico. Digging in my pocket, in a profit big enough to feed you every day. My logic, get another dollar just to keep you in the presence of your Chico. I don't talk about it, be about it. Every day I sequel. If I got it, then you know you got it. Heaven, I can reach you. Pet dog, my dog, that's all. Big back and cheddar. For y'all, I rap, I black on tracks, so rest assured. My rights, my wrongs, I right till I'm right with God. When you know we've been hurt, been down before. When our pride was low, looking at the world like, where do we go? And we hate when they in the street for sure. I'm at the preacher's door. My knees getting weak and my might blow, but we gon' be alright.
We gon' be alright. We gon' be alright. We gon' be alright. Do you hear me? Do you feel me? We gon' be alright. We gon' be alright. Huh? We gon' be alright. We gon' be alright. Do you hear me? Do you feel me? We gon' be alright.
I keep my head up high, I cross my heart and hold it. Loving me is complicated, too afraid of life changes. I'm alright in your favor, dark nights in my prayers.
Girl, you've been gone away a real long time. Oh, I really went out of my mind. Wait, no. I miss your love when you left, baby, you did. Oh, baby, come here. Let me caress you. Oh, baby, you let us all show me what you miss. Come here, sugar, and get to this. Oh, baby, I want you here. I want to do something freaky to you. I want to be what I felt along. Oh, come, baby, and get to this. Ooh, remember, baby, how you made me feel just like a king. Oh, I can't wait, baby. I'm ready for you to start doing the thing, trying to blow your mind. You're so fine, so petite. Oh,
for your company. My sugar, feels like you only come around for me. My glass is never empty. You always fill it up to the tea. And I'm still just trying to understand. Or is it my love that took you off the shelf now? Is it your love? Make me dance by myself now. Is it our love that sets my soul on fire? Is it our love that takes me a little too higher? An empty glass is what I got. Mess is what I'm not. I'm just feeling good, trying to understand. Since we put it on the table, it's feeling like I'm unable to comprehend. I still don't understand. Is it my love that took you off the shelf now? Is it your love? Make my dance by myself now. Is it our love?
Everything's so fucking worked out.
That sets my soul on
Can't hang out with
fire.
my gas and you don't know what to say. Everything over sexualized nowadays. Nobody wanna go do real fun shit. Everybody just wanna sit around, drink and smoke and kill their kidneys and livers all day. They don't nobody wanna go get no money. Don't nobody wanna call me when it's time to make some money. They only wanna call me when it's time to spend some fucking money. You feel me? Everybody being sluts, you know what I'm saying? Like that's like everything falls the fuck up, bro. Like everything fits together. I ain't even gonna lie. Like that's why I spend my fucking phone. Cause I don't know what the fuck.
Hey, yeah, pull up with a thing or two. Yeah, you know what I came to do. Slide down the avenue. Yeah, did what I had to do. Oh, infinite flavors. Yeah, pick your favorite. Yeah, keep player. Ooh, think about running for mayor. Yeah, looking at the Lakers. Assalamu alaikum, wa alaikum salam. Why thank you, really, really alive. Hi hater, bye hater.
Bye hater. Bye Felicia. Not today, not tomorrow either. Look though, it's a lot of vacant houses, whole city like a town. I made the block little snag or two. Auntie in the cops know Johnny is the project, you know what I'm saying? Lucy Lou. Tryna kill bills off $1 meal, really will fit your whole attitude. Been rapping about the real since a little. Imagine if I had a boo. I was only 9 years old when I found my soul. Cuz had me in the booth, booking no first I ever wrote, shorty. The whole black poster. Everybody got the focus. I'm so get my name out there. I don't know.
I'm from D2. You see my size, so I've always been down with my whole life.
Live from historic Fenway Park in Boston, the show brings you Diamond Dynasty Baseball. It's Cincinnati taking on Puerto Rico. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this.
You think you better him?
Okay. Swipe my cards and call me the ace. Okay. After that, what you wanted to say. Okay. Getting on that.
First pitch moments away, and today's starter, Mackenzie Gore. Lots of punch-outs, a real...
The fuck? Squad just got a free dub, chat. That's how you do it. We're 2-1. 2-1 for the day. Trying to get my record up.
My shots are jumping like the Lakers. I want land with niggas, you immigrants show papers. I'm from back in the day where the was wearing tapers. And the call you a moolie, treat you like a racist. Militant, yeah, I'm back in the booth. Pop, I hit you from the roof, yeah. It's the truth, I press you on you when you stoop. With body shots, till your body drop. I ain't got the hammer cock, the body. Think it, we talk about, we should've called a truce. Shout to all my that waiting to make it.
10 and 34, all right. It's slowly coming back. Slowly coming back.
here to play ball. I'm here for my mom. You know, I ain't never had my dad in my life. So why you deserve it more than him, though? I'm the best receiver in the state of Oklahoma. Is he ranked like ESPN? Yeah. How you compete with the best receiver in Oklahoma, man? What you doing? First of all, this boy ain't no Memphis. Look at him. But I'm playing receiver today because I'm that boy. And other than that, bro, I don't really give a fuck about the money. I'm just sorry. Name going. You say you play corner. I play corner. So you gonna play corner right now? Receiver, do that. What? Speak up. I don't see my mama struggling no more. I don't got no mom. I don't got no family. My coach died on the field last year. I was in a portal. I'm in Oklahoma 10 years. I stayed transfer portal too. I got a chance at the league right now. Gamble. You know. You gamble. Like that. Like that. Oh, I am. Gamble.
Pretty soon, I'll be talking my image. So I can keep running in my mind.
Fight hard, don't back down, we rise up.
Welcome from the home of the New York Mets, Citi Field in Queens. We've got Diamond Dynasty Baseball tonight. It's the All-Stars taking on the Bay Sox. And we'll be back for the first pitch right after this.
Yeah, we breaking down barriers. You are not scaring us. You can keep up with the pace. I am in love with the chase. You better get on my way. Please do not get in my...
Just about set to go down. And
Excuse
today's
chat.
starter, Bubba Chandler.
Four-pitch guy, he's got some options to work with in terms of keeping hitters off balance. So we'll see how he decides to utilize those weapons through this start here and whether or not he's able to mix them all in early or if he wants to hold something back a little bit later, maybe second, third time through the order and give them something they haven't seen. It's tough when you know a guy's got that in his back pocket. As a hitter, you really have to stay on your toes.
The shortstop takes the ball.
Betts can claim something not many players can. He's won the World Series playing in the National League and the American League.
And now 1 and 2.
Clearly was sitting on a fastball right there. It just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit. And he chases a high fastball there.
0-1's the count.
One out, base is empty.
It's bomb.
That's back there. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. And that's a double.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Good pitch, hard and inside, but he showed off some quick hands, got the barrel to it, and was able to yank it into the outfield.
Pendleton. Over to first, and they get Ohtani for the out. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Tatis will hit next. Cut on and missed 96 with that fastball.
0-1's the count.
Oh.
Nope. Foul ball.
Swings and misses at the breaking ball in the dirt. Throw to first in time. So they drop third strike. Here's the left fielder. Jarren Duran. Fouled off left side. Check swing, went around, and it's 0-2.
0-2 is the count.
And that one almost hit him.
Wow, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
That's hard hit on the line. Tatis makes the catch, and there's one gone.
He was all over that fastball right there. I tell you what, if he gets under it just by a fraction of an inch or a little bit more,
down, 2 to go, 1
that's
down.
way back.
Terry Pendleton stands in now, looks at that one inside. And that misses. Now 2-0. Swing and a foul out of play. Satchel with the 2-1. And that skips into dirt. That's ball 4. Tried another sinker, but couldn't find a zone.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
Here's Juan Soto. First pitch misses. Pendleton, the runner at first, with 1 gone in the inning. And a swing and a miss there.
1-1.
In the dirt, but kept close. And the runner holds. And a pitch. Swing and a miss. Wow. 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
This one in the dirt.
Come on, leave this double.
Man at first, 1 away. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Kobe Mayo. Swings through that one. 0-1.
0-1.
In the dirt, blocked. Triple digits. New inning getting started. Now, Ken Griffey Jr. Chandler back to work. Swings through that one out in front that time. Griffey was an instant sensation when he burst onto the major league scene back in 1989. A sweet swinging 19-year-old kid, and he got to play alongside his dad. He was a special player. Here's the 0-2. Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout. Muncy digs in. And a foul ball.
And in his rookie year, it was already clear that Ken Griffey Jr. was a generational talent, a bona fide 5-tool player, and every one of those 5 tools was elite.
Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. Foul ball. Next offering is fouled back. Varitek down to first with it. That completes the strikeout. Inning over. Bottom half of inning number 2. And here's the catcher, Jason Varitek.
Varitek.
And a strike right through there. That one at triple digits. Pitch is in the dirt, and it's a ball and a strike.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
On the ground, right side. And Paul Goldschmidt will come up to hit. Yeah, he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. Goldie, 37 years young. And he was drafted in the 8th round back in 2009.
2 strikes.
And a good eye there.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Satchel kicks and delivers. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. One down. Here comes Cody Bellinger. Swing and a miss. Strike one.
0-1's the count.
Now 1-1.
1 strike.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row. And now it's Gavin Lux. Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone.
0-1.
Varitek off of first with 2 away. In the dirt.
0-2.
That one blasted deep to right. Back there. Gone. That one made it to the upper tank. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 2-0. Dansby Swanson stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. That one not close. And that's ball 2. Page. Maybe a little less aggressive on the mound right now after that home run, Chris.
Yeah, it seems that way. You know, guys, they can come out, feel good, but then all of a sudden get touched up a little bit, and they start trying to throw instead of pitch. They're not trusting their stuff.
2-2 the count.
Fastball is outside. Well, he's been good for the most part. Is it going to take someone going out to the mound to maybe refocus him a bit?
You know, partner, every pitcher's a little different. I liken it to you. Sometimes you come in and you're not as focused, and I kind of do what it takes to get you on track, and then you have a great show. So perhaps it's the same with him. Nobody really wants their rhythm broken up, but sometimes they need a little pick-me-up.
Strike 2.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
Swing and a ground ball out to short. Tosses to first. That's the 3rd out. Inning over. On to the 3rd inning, and up to the plate is Will Smith. That one outside. Ball 1.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
Lux sends it to first. Leadoff hitter gone in the 3rd. And now Teoscar Hernandez. And he swings and misses at the initial offer.
0-1.
Outside with a breaking ball. And that is cut on and missed. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Here's Mookie to hit. Led off the game with a strikeout. Sing, you talk about a guy that has all the skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
And because of that big power arm, he's able to play a little bit deeper, make throws from the outfield grass all the way across the diamond, and still get a pretty good runner. That's impressive.
Turns and fires to Betts. Battling here as he fouls it away. 2 outs, base is empty. And a swing and a miss. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the 3rd baseman, Terry Pendleton. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. Swing and a miss at 100 miles an hour. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. He picks up his
Now
fifth strikeout on the hill. Juan Soto now went down on strikes his first time through. Misses outside, ball one.
I thought this was a fun note on Soto. In 2023, he hit home runs in Mexico, Canada, and the U.
Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. Out of here. And they tack one on the board. It's 3-0. Base is empty, one away. And now it's going to be
I'm about to get off this shit.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
Cut on and missed at 101. Strike one. And a big swing and a miss.
The hitter early and off balance on that swing. If I'm the pitcher, I'm taking a little bit more off. See if you can get him to chase something in the dirt.
One down, base is empty. Drilled in the air out towards right center. Tatis sizing this one up. Hauls it in for the out. 2 outs, base is empty. Now a chance for Jason Varitek. Singled and scored his first time. Line to left. And it gets down for a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
That's outside, and it's 2-1. Varitek, the runner at first with 2 gone. And he blows that one by him at 100.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Puts a bunt down. They take the force out. That's the inning.
Yeah, make a move, make a move, make a move. What it do, what it do, what it do.
On to the 4th, and here's Freddie Freeman.
The first baseman, Freddie.
Love it here at Citi Field. You know, it replaced Old Shea Stadium back in 2009, and Chipper Jones was really sad to see it go. It's actually the 3rd home of the Mets since they started out at the Polo Grounds for 2 seasons before Shea was finished. Well, these players, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These batters are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
Shohei Ohtani up to the
This
dish.
shit's crazy, y'all.
Late swing, foul to the left. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
0-2 is the count.
Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him. Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here. And that one fouled off. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
He's in a great spot right here. Ahead in the count 0-2. All 4 pitches in play right here, partner.
3.
Swings and misses. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning.
So I'll be streaming later. This shit's whack.